What is going on, everybody? I know you haven't.
Shut the fuck up.
I know you haven't heard our voices in a little while, together at least, because today is podcast, I think, number 10, or 9, or 8. One of them.
I don't know, but I would like to first and foremost apologize. I have just received the complaints about my eating and drinking. I tried. I just will no longer do it during podcasts.
The world is
Stop
saved.
masturbating.
So, today we have an eventful show planned. What are you doing?
There's a golden egg.
Put it down. Alright, so, Thomas.
Okay.
The first thing we gotta start with, what are you doing? Why do you keep scratching? Put your arms down. You're being weird. So we gotta start with tradition. The slap. Every podcast, I have slapped you in the chest.
Usually for a reason.
Tradition.
Fair point. I couldn't care with that.
That's good, Big Daddy. Oh. Okay. So, we want to talk about Call of Duty today. Drama in the YouTube community. And if channels like Leafy is here, is it a cyberbully or not? So, I guess let's just jump right into this. What's your thoughts on why Call of Duty is on a downward slope?
Well, let's take it back a little bit to, let's say, World at War Black Ops time. So, you had great games that everybody loved to just get online and play even when they got pissed off, because that was the good thing about them. People got angry for legitimate reasons. That guy actually killed me. That guy might have been a legit hacker. Now, with all these advanced movements and such, it's hard to tell. And, because they could just be boost jumping everywhere and you didn't know you could do that or something.
I can see your point, or the lag in Black Ops 3 and Advanced Warfare is so much because of all the advanced movements, because you could be in the middle of a firefight and then someone starts jumping around everywhere and then it has to calculate for more stuff, and if you start lagging because they're jumping around, you are at the disadvantage, so they're just going to kill you and you didn't even see them shoot. And that definitely, lag kills Call of Duty. If you guys don't remember, Advanced Warfare had some pretty decent sales, and it didn't, on like week 3 of the game being out, it didn't even have nearly the amount of players on as there were pre-orders. Yeah, because the lag was so bad and they didn't fix it till I think almost January of that year that no one wanted to play it anymore.
Yeah, I remember. I told a whole story about this, but I pre-ordered the game and I didn't even actually go get it until I got it for Christmas in December, so I lost my Day Zero edition and everything for that game.
I don't remember what the Day Zero edition came with.
Some like special gold armor or something. Gold exoskeleton.
That game was so weird. Oh, we should also talk about Call of Duty then and now. I believe I have the picture still on my computer. So if I can find it, I am definitely going to pop it up on your screen right now. But if I can't, you won't find it. But you can just Google Call of Duty then and now. And what it is, it has a picture of COD 4 on Bog as M16. You know, you have the Marines ducking down behind the cars and they're sitting there shooting with M16s.
Yeah, you showed me that.
And then you have
Advanced Warfare with the...
on the right side, is on the now part, you have Advanced Warfare Gingerbread Man with the Black Ops 3 whip. Now, that's what proves this game. I don't know if you watch White Boy 7th Street anymore, but I covered this in a more recent video of how Infinity Warfare is going to kill Call of Duty if it doesn't listen to the right people. Like, White Boy 7th Street used to be the COD superpower back in MW3. Excuse me. Oh my God.
I like how I ducked away from mine and you just.
I didn't even feel that coming. I didn't even feel like I'm sorry. But the thing is, he lost all of his power in MW3 because Drifter started getting huge with his in-depth. Now you have T Martin. The 3 superpowers are T Martin, Allier, and Drifter. Whatever they say goes. And it used to be, and they kind of sugarcoat everything, to be honest. Drifter, I've never heard him complain about Black Ops 3 once. Never have. Never heard it.
Complain about it all the time.
The casual players that don't get paid for it complain about it. I mean, it's their job to play the current Call of Duty. But you have White Boy 7th Street, that when he was the superpower, when MW3 was the new game, there was the Type 95. It would one-shot you, but it would make it look like, since it was a 3-shot burst gun, it made it look like it took more, but it one-shot you. And he started complaining about it and stopped playing it. And so, since he was the COD superpower, like if Drifter were to stop playing Black Ops 3, everybody else would stop playing Black Ops 3 because everybody realized it's not that good. And everybody realized MW3 had that issue. When he stopped playing it, everybody else stopped playing it and made the developers listen. So they complained for the good, and they're all still complaining for the good. But the newer YouTubers, the new COD superpowers aren't, and so nothing gets fixed.
In all honesty, I'd probably still play it, but I'd get angry a lot more often probably because there'd be less matches open and everything. But, you know, I'm that kind of guy that still plays it whether other people like it or not. As long as I like it, I'll play it.
Yeah, I guess it was all about whether you're having fun or not. So, I don't know. It's just kind of thinking about... I just wish so much we could go back to the old days of when MW3 or Black Ops 2 was new and do something different. Like, I mean, obviously, we did something different. Like, stop begging for change. Because we want to change so bad, and we forgot change in Call of Duty Ghosts and Advanced Warfare, and we hated it.
Well, Ghosts went for more... It's probably not the right way to describe this, but more of a Battlefield way, because they went bigger maps, but people died a little bit, like, too quickly, I'd say. And
yeah,
then,
the TTK was too low.
And then, Advanced Warfare... I don't remember if you first told me this saying or someone else did, but I started using it recently. Give credit where credit is due. We begged for innovation. Advanced Warfare brought in innovation. So we really are complaining about our own request because it's not what we imagined. It's like when you tell someone to do something and they do exactly what you say, but you go, no, I didn't want you to do it like that. I wanted you to do it the way I was imagining you do it that couple seconds ago when I was imagining you do it.
Yeah. Well, it's like Call of Duty players are so hypocritical, and we get called the cancer community of YouTube, but we drived the gaming scene on YouTube.
Drived.
Yeah.
We drived.
We drove.
There you go.
I don't give a shit. I really don't.
English, motherfucker.
Yes! I do speak it.
Look at that spike.
Too bad. This isn't no relaxing shit.
Fair point.
So, if we could stop them from wanting to change, I feel like Call of Duty would be in a completely different spot. I feel like Black Ops 3 would be way better. There wouldn't be no slide. I like sliding better than dolphin diving.
I do too. It's more, like, dolphin diving was more of a tradition. Like, it was fun in games, but sliding actually has a purpose now. And some people will argue with me, but I still think they could bring PhD Flopper back, just kind of twist it a little bit, so that when you slide, like, zombies in front of you might just get pushed back, kind of the way that when you...
Maybe they just would completely take that function out, because PhD Flopper wasn't used for that. PhD Flopper was be invincible to your ray gun, scavenger, and Mustang and Sally.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it'd make you invincible to explosives. You can cook a grenade and suicide bomb somebody.
I've only ever had it once, and that was for about, like, 2 minutes. On, I think it was...
We'll have to play later.
Maybe, yeah.
So maybe we can do a live stream tonight and then render this tomorrow, because audio never takes that long to render.
Fair point.
And we can, like, live stream some zombies.
Yeah.
Sounds good?
Yeah. Have you seen the new Infinite Warfare trailer?
Yeah, and I hate it. I think it looks retarded.
Can we talk about it a little bit? Oh, my bad. Can we talk about it just a little bit? Just a wee bit. So, I kind of wanted to break down what all I remember from seeing. It opens up with some, like, kind of basic combat looking sort of thing, like an average Black Ops 2-ish technology.
I was getting pretty hyped because it looked normal.
At first, yeah, it looked normal. And then you get, like, maybe a minute and a half in and it starts showing cutscene stuff and, like, suddenly if you're not paying attention completely, you're, like, on another planet. And, like, I had to rewatch it because I was, like, scrolling through Facebook on my phone while I was listening to it. And I looked up, we went from being on, like, Earth to fighting with behind cover and stuff to... Why are we on a completely another planet?
And then going back to what I said about Drifter, he said it looks amazing.
Like,
he's excited for it.
Like, okay, innovation. It all comes down to innovation in the end, because we complain when we don't get games that are innovated. We complain when we do get games that are innovated.
Well, the difference is they're making changes, not innovations.
Right.
There's a difference. Like, innovations I think adding sliding was an innovation. It was something new, you know, like instead of
It
Infinity
replaced something old.
It replaced something old, and that's an innovation. You know, like they had bigger maps. That was an innovation. This is changing how Call of Duty plays, so it's a change, not an innovation.
And I just kind of want to go back to what I said on, like, when Ghosts was out. You've heard me say this. I don't think I've ever said this on video. I always wished from the, like, 2 or 3 times you played it in the campaign, space missions. I think it would be so much fun, so aggravating, but so much fun to have gyro fighting. Full 360-degree, all-direction fighting. And this is not what I meant when I said space fighting. I did not mean other planet fighting.
Yeah. Like, everybody when Ghost came out was like, oh, yeah, this can be kind of cool. Never happened to multiplayer. They didn't really care. But it's like, now they just took it a stretch too far. Call of Duty developers are turning into the, you know, you give them a mile, you give them 10 inches and they want to take a mile.
Money, 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 money.
Yeah, and I think this is the most disliked Call of Duty trailer. It has more dislikes than it does likes. I think it's almost... Last I checked, it was 250,000 dislikes.
They apparently have a zombies trailer out, too, for it.
Yeah, Infinity War's going to do zombies. I haven't watched it either, and I don't plan on it. The only reason I am going to get Infinity Warfare is for Call of Duty 4 Remastered.
If I get Infinity Warfare, I'm going to try to pre-master? Wow! Okay, I'm going to try to pre-order it so I could get the Call of Duty 4 Remaster. But also,
all you have to do is just buy the Legacy Edition.
Either way, in the end, you have to admit, we're both going to play Infinite Warfare at some point.
Well, the thing is, I'm not going to buy it for myself. I'm going to ask for Christmas. Maybe. Like, this is what I said in my more recent video. I don't remember which one it was. And I said, I don't want to pre-order. I don't want to spend my own money on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask for it for Christmas, or maybe ask for it, may or may not, and I'm going to look at the reviews. I'm going to look to see if Call of Duty 4 Remastered is good, if they done goofed it, and how good Infinity Warfare is. Because Infinity Warfare, I mean, honestly, it might be a great game. My expectations are so low, this might be phenomenal for me.
Didn't a lot of people, like... Okay, I wasn't paying attention when Black Ops 2 was released. Didn't a lot of people, like, hate the look of Black Ops 2? I thought at first.
No, Black Ops 2 is the most pre-ordered game.
I don't know why. It was one of the games. Someone said that it was, like, really disliked in the trailers, but when it actually came out, it was, like, phenomenal.
I think that was MW3 or 2. Actually, it might have been Black Ops 2. I remember what you're talking about. Actually, yeah, it was Black Ops 2, because the way they made it look was just like how Call of Duty is today. It was super futuristic.
And everything. And now
but that was only in the campaign.
Now we're just wishing for back there.
Yeah, I'll take 2025 any day. I'll take 2056. But if it was realistic, Advanced Warfare takes place in 2065. We're not going to have that type of space capabilities and all that stuff in 2065. I know technology is escalating quickly, but I don't think we are. We'll be a bunch of old shits by then.
Another thing about Ghosts, like, I don't think we're going to have space guns by then either. Like, we don't go to war in space ever. And how are we just going to make them in preparation for it? And how are we supposed to know that they're going to work? We don't have anything to actually shoot at in space.
I was watching Drifter's video and why he said Call of Duties keep on pushing the futuristic, because apparently, I never knew this actually, that you have to pay royalty fee to use like a PPSH. Like, World at War was one of the most expensive Call of Duties because they had to pay all the companies royalty just to use their gun name.
So they were... Basically what it's saying is, like, they were going futuristic so that they don't have to come up with old guns.
So they don't have to pay royalty because they can come up with their own guns, like the EM1 laser from Advanced Warfare. They never had to pay anything for it because it's not real. You know, it was their content. And... You know, I don't remember what it's actually called, but the MP40 in World at War and Black Ops, it's not called the MP40. It's called, like, the Shiza in real life, I think. Or the... Oh, man, I don't remember what it's called.
I wonder if GTA has to do that with, like, the very similar vehicles, you know, like the... You showed me some, I think it was a Lamborghini or something earlier today. That the
Lamborghini Zesto?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the exact same thing.
So they have to do that, too?
Yeah, if they wanted to use car names, they would have to pay for it.
Oh. But the design, similar designs, they don't have to pay for?
They would, but they're not exactly alike.
Alright.
Like, take the Bugatti, and you know how I was what the Bugatti looked like from earlier, and look at the Adder. They look similar, but they're different.
Very different in some ways, so.
It's like, they look so similar but yet so different.
Right.
So they can get away with it.
Like, looking at them separately, you wouldn't really know much difference, but if you had them side by side, you could definitely tell.
Yeah. I mean, so it kind of gives you the illusion you're using the real thing, but,
Right.
it saves the company money. I mean, I can't imagine paying royalty to use a Bugatti.
Like that whole Lindsay Lohan thing where they thought they should pay her royalty or whatever.
Honestly, Lindsay Lohan is dead trying to get back into the media scene. Her career's done.
I thought you were about to do some Illuminati stuff and say she was actually dead. I was like, do.
No. Like, she's just trying to get back in the scene. She wants to bring back her career, but her career's done.
Doesn't she look like kind of plastic from drugs and stuff, I thought?
I think so.
Or is that someone else? No, I'm thinking of the girls, or unless that is Lindsay Lohan, the girls from the movie, like, Parent Bust or whatever it was. Parent Swap, something like that, where the two little redhead twins, they, like, go to camp.
I've actually never seen that movie.
It was actually a pretty good movie, I gotta say.
Have you seen the new Batman vs. Superman?
No, I haven't seen anything new. I haven't seen the Star Wars, I haven't seen...
We saw Batman vs. Superman 2 days after it came out. It was good. I gotta be honest. I don't care what the critics say. It was actually super good.
You know, I feel like everyone is saying that I feel like Superman won, probably, because based off of what I've heard people say, they're like, that totally wouldn't happen. And a majority of the people I talk to, they're Batman fans, so I'm assuming Superman won, but don't tell me.
Okay. I can, but...
Don't, because I still want to see it. Well, whatever. And then
you want me to tell you or not? It's not gonna... I mean, honestly, the movie, it's not gonna spoil much, but the movie isn't too focused on them.
Really?
Surprisingly. Like, I think there's actually a good solid 5 minutes of fighting. I can tell you more if you wish.
Later. Okay, so, back onto more of a topic. We do this all the time. Fuck, we had three things set up.
Call of Duty, drama on YouTube, Leafy.
Do we want to go to Leafy or do we want to go to drama?
I think we need to stick on Call of Duty for a little bit. Like,
okay.
I really want to make some change. I support the Make COD Great Again movement. I want to get in touch. Oh, I know it's going to be impossible, but I want to get in touch with White Boy 7th Street and B. Dobbins. They have the two most similar views, and I feel like all of us together, even though I'm super small of a YouTuber, we can all bring together enough traffic to maybe possibly make a change.
So if you're with us, if you're with this movement, just post your videos the way you normally would, but kind of mention here and there, maybe if it's Call of Duty related, make Call of Duty great again.
Yeah, I'm gonna really stand by that. Like, I wasn't too heavy into it. I was kind of like, well, the main reason I wasn't too heavy into it was because Infinity Ward could have completely changed your game. Year one, it was completely concepts and some coding, like rebuilding the engine, and they could have had 2 years to completely change their game. They have been developing. They've been on a 2-year dev cycle for so long. This is their first game getting 3 years to develop it. So they were quite used to only having 2 years. So I think it's a little bull that they were already too late in the project when Advanced Warfare came out, because they were in year one. They're in year 2, or I think. No, year 1 of dev. They were done. They were done with the year 1, and so that means they would that like they got all the simple stuff done. Saw how Advanced Warfare went over, and then I don't care. It's like a quarter into Advanced Warfare would have been enough time for them to scrap, keep the engine, keep the coding, keep the graphics, keep the guns maybe. But they could have scrapped the advanced movements. They could have completely rebuilt the game, and they wouldn't have to rebuild the story, I don't think. Honestly, I think the campaign's... I'm going to be honest here. The campaign kind of looks cool and fun, but I'm scared they're going to bring that into multiplayer. I am fine and dandy with campaign having advanced movements, all that space stuff, and futuristic.
Keep it out of multiplayer, keep it out of whatever.
But multiplayer should have, like... You know, the guns and everything, but there shouldn't be any advanced movements, and I don't want any space. Maybe a space map. I think it'd be kind of neat to go fighting around like the ISS. You know, really tight corners would be...
Or maybe even just a low-gravity map where it's like, say you're in a you're in a shattered spaceship sort of thing, and you're jumping from wreckage to wreckage to wreckage, so that way you're not just freeform flying and just like getting sniped by some guy that's like all the way in the max corner.
Well, I think that'd actually be really good because it'll put a lot of team play into it. Like, what I'm thinking is a special. It's like Call of Duty used to have game mode maps where only certain maps would be played in certain game modes. Like, I think fighting on the ISS, like, I'm just using that as an example because I have no clue what it'd be like for them. Like a broken ISS with low gravity, you know, some parts broken, and there's going to be death-bound barriers and boundaries because, like, kind of do what they did for the Berlin Wall in Black Ops, how if you go there, it makes sense that it'll kill you if you go out of bounds, but, you know, it's just there to protect the map barriers, you know, to make it a little bit more fair so they can have the ships around surrounding it, and if you get too far out, you get in their line of sight and they kill you.
Yeah.
Kind of
like the Guardians in Halo 3.
Like the Guardians from Halo. And what they could do is just like some parts break off and it's search and destroy or domination. So like for domination you have to hold certain points of the map, and basically it'll just be one big dogfight for beat because ISS space stations are usually pretty linear in how they move. But what they should do, they should like make a way for every home flag like C and A to have a back entrance. So maybe you can go around for a flank. You don't have to go the main route to go straight to B. And then it'll actually diverse the game to be able to get a full domination.
One idea I had a long time ago, this was like long ago, like it was Advanced Warfare just came out sort of thing. It was like end of Ghosts, beginning of Advanced Warfare. It was like, how do I describe this? Say Nuketown, alright? Team Deathmatch, free-for-all, search and destroy, and capture the flag. Let's say Nuketown changed a little bit for each type. Team Deathmatch, maybe the buildings were just the same as regular Nuketown. Say free-for-all, we had it a little bit more open and more like less furniture, maybe like a little bit more of a crash-looking area. For search and destroy, let's say we had like a kind of like the Nuketown zombies except without the zombies and a little bit brighter maybe. And then for capture the flag, just have it sort of like the base one, except with more packed stuff, so that it's a lot more like.
You know, actually, they kind of do that with domination and like capture the flag in Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2. Like, and I believe Black Ops 3 does the same thing. Like next to the car, if you're on TDM or free for all, the car next to the bus, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I know the 3 cars.
Yeah, the one right in the middle, not the Jeep in Black Ops 1, but on the other side.
Yeah.
And
the nice
TDM,
blue one, that's my favorite.
TDM and free-for-all, there's nothing there. It's just the car. But if you have capture the flag, search and destroy, any of those different types of game modes that you could use cover on, there's boxes there, there's debris for you to hide behind. Like that B flag we were just playing was right in between the car and the debris. So I think that's kind of how they did it. I mean, it's Nuketown. There's not much you can really fit in there.
Right, but I'm saying, like, that's just, like, a minimalistic way that you could approach that. Imagine how great it would be with, like, literally a space station. You could have just perfect polished, you're ready, maybe have some, like, low grav zones like the biosphere from before for Team Deathmatch, and then maybe just make it all low grav or all regular grav for free-for-all. Make it crashed a little bit for search and destroy or something, you know, make it, like, just more interesting, because then it's like, oh, I keep getting the same map on rotation, but different game modes, a little bit different gameplay each time.
So keep everything on a constant fresh, like the map can get revoted, but yet it's something different.
Right.
But the one thing I don't get that they could have done for Black Ops 3 Nuketown, they didn't expand the map. Everyone was so happy, like, oh, finally that whole area, you know, like with the rest of the houses, it's like we could probably play there now because of the advanced movements. That would have been such a smart idea. For like, that could have expanded the map. I mean, now they have maps sizable for Battlefield 3, like 32 players. They have maps now that would be pretty good having that many people. 16 versus 16. Or, that's not right, 12 versus 12.
You said 32 total? 16 is 32.
Oh, I was right.
12 is 24.
It's Friday. I don't care.
Okay. I took a 3.5-hour AP US history test, and I can still do math. I'm pretty sure you'll be functional.
No, I'm not.
Fair point. You're dumb.
A little bit.
Shithead.
What's my name?
I don't know.
Cool.
Who are you?
7.
Why am I here?
It's okay. Alright, here's kind of a bad joke. Listen, easily offended listeners, shut up. Or shut your ears right now.
Shut up.
So little Timmy, he's sitting there, he's playing Xbox, and all of a sudden a man walks into his room. He says, "Who are you? You look kind of familiar." He says, "Jimmy, I'm you from the future." He's like,
Jimmy. He went from Timmy to Jimmy.
"Oh, Jimmy,
What's wrong with you?
I don't care." He says, "Jimmy, I'm you from the future. Isn't it cool?" He's like, "Oh my God, how many? I can learn so many things. What do I become when I get older?" He says,
"Pervert."
"A pedophile," as he locks the door.
Oh. That is some hentai right there. I feel like
I wouldn't call it hentai. I'd call it
just
pedophilia.
like tentacles come out of his asshole.
Should have named him Jared.
What?
Jared from Subway.
I haven't heard of this.
You didn't know Jared from Subway is a pedophile?
No.
You know his big charity thing he has?
No. I don't know there was a Jared from Subway.
He's the dude that was always at the end of the commercials said "Eat fresh."
Oh.
But
the really thin one?
yeah, the really thin one.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Because he was like 400 pounds and went on a super diet with Subway and lost a whole bunch of weight. So he became a spokesperson for Subway and like he was this huge idol, and he had his charity. And it was like a charity in Africa to take poor kids, just this huge warehouse, give them showers, food, and everything. He put cameras in the showers. He had over 8 terabytes of kiddie porn. Terabytes.
I think I'm gonna buy you a bunch of Subway gift cards for your birthday.
No.
You need to.
I thought you were talking about like you want me to get raped by
no. Maybe.
I'm down.
Maybe he's
I can show him a good time. I'm a good clincher.
Oh God.
You want it in there? You're keeping it in there.
Okay.
And I'm gonna stand up and rip it off.
Oh. Okay, let's stop.
It's gonna be like when you pull apart.
Let's stop.
Here, let's use this as an example. It's gonna be like this.
You better let me eat that.
See?
Yes, that's stretch. Give me some. Give me some.
You've got sugar all over me. Okay. So, now, time to talk about YouTube drama.
Hold on, I'm still chewing.
Because you're retarded.
I'm trying to be kind to the listeners. Thank you very much. Hopefully they couldn't hear that.
They probably could.
Oh, God damn it.
Because you're a bag.
Ow. You hit that into my chest.
Don't do it more, you're going to make it worse. Give it to me right now, I don't trust you.
Basically what happened is I sprayed him with Febreze and I got slapped repeatedly. Oh! Just got sprayed. Oh! I tasted that.
You like it, don't lie.
A little bit. Why do you have a fat-free skim milk jug in here?
Because I fill it with water, and because apparently this one dude, it was my teacher. I'm not gonna say her name, but
I'm gonna piss in it.
No.
Okay.
I'll spray you with the bottle again. It's filled with my piss already.
Okay.
So, my teacher told me that her husband's, I think, best friend or coworker, I don't remember.
Mrs. A?
What?
Mrs. A? From 7th grade? No.
Mrs. S. From high school.
I don't have her.
Interpersonal dynamics, birth, what is it, child development?
Don't have her. I don't have
independent living.
I don't have that class.
Alright. Well, she told me, like, this dude lost 10 pounds because, he was working for Time Magazine.
From big shit.
He had to do research on, like, the effects on your body for water, so he had to drink a gallon of water every day for a month straight. He lost, like, 20 pounds. His energy lightened up. His skin looked better.
I need more
So I've been drinking a gallon of water every day. I already drank a gallon today. I drank that like an hour before you came over.
I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, I lose like 7 pounds of shit. Will you stop that? Okay.
I know you do.
YouTube drama?
Yeah.
Okay.
You clog the toilet like every time you come over.
Fuck up. Shh. Okay. YouTube drama. So, fill me in on this a little bit because I haven't heard much.
So everybody's getting. It's like at school when people are getting tired of hearing like.
This person's dating this person and that person
like
is now gay.
When people like are tired of stuff spreading,
Fun fact, I turned one of my exes gay. It's kind of sad.
Knew it. She was already kind of a dyke anyway. She just smelled like one and looked like one.
She acted like one, too. Okay, anyway, back to YouTube, Joe.
I mean, serious, she smelled like a dyke.
Okay.
She sat down one day.
Can we just get back to this?
I swear to God, there was a trout in her pants. It was just sitting there flopping around because it needed to be in water.
Oh my God.
Just
what the heck?
Like she used it for orgasms.
Holy fuck. Send help.
The whole time you were fucking a fish.
I was not fucking her.
Bet you wanted to.
At one point, I wanted to get laid.
That poor
I still
fish.
want to get laid. Just not by her.
That poor fish.
Will you just get back to YouTube drama and tell me what the fuck's going on?
Okay, you dyke lover. Okay. So, everybody's like, they bag on Keemstar from Drama Alert because they say he creates the drama, but he just reports on it. And then PewDiePie, Markiplier, and Jacksepticeye, they all make these videos talking about YouTube drama, bringing more popularity to the subject. And PewDiePie talked about something Leafy talked about when he was getting a whole bunch of hate called mob mentality. It's like, you know how everybody groups around me? Whatever I say goes in like our little group of friends?
It's because you're a fag.
But you know how that's true?
Yes, it's true.
That's mob mentality.
Mm.
Right there.
Basically what this person says,
it's like,
it happens.
One person says, one person follows, monkey see, monkey do.
It's like the Call of Duty thing we were talking about earlier.
Kind
of.
of.
Like when one of them stops playing, a lot of people stop playing.
Yeah, it's like how it's like everybody looks up to this one dude, and then let's say you're like second in command. So
I used to
you look up to me, and whatever you do, everybody else will feel comfortable doing because you're doing it. So it's not because of me necessarily. It's like I was the root, but yet you were like the carry.
Yeah.
So that's mob mentality. And they talked about mob mentality, like, because basically why Leafy's labeled as a cyberbully, because he finds some cringy YouTube videos and roasts them. You know, he roasted them, and he's never meant any ill will. He's just giving them a roast. Unless they make roast videos comedy back, and, you know, then he starts actually dishing stuff at him. But the thing is that people, his fans,
chicken vagina,
go to his channel and go to, like, the people he roast channel, and they start leaving like kill yourself comments. And so like that's where they say Leafy is a cyberbully, and they all kind of touch on that because it all apparently Leafy starts all the drama now. I don't know why. I like his channel. It's funny.
I watch Leafy here and there whenever like a title catches my eye. Even though all his titles are supposed to be like eye catchers sort of things, I just kind of whenever one kind of particularly I'm not gonna say it.
Say it.
I don't wanna. Particularly stands out to me. Ah! I got sprayed.
Don't you break my milk jug. You want it again? Put it down. I will spray you because I'm a cyberbully.
This is bullying on the cyber.
I create YouTube drama.
My tits are uneven.
Ah! It's hot. I'm nipping. God, what is going on? A lot of things. Obama.
What's the time?
11:36.
It's hit the magic hour.
What? I didn't mean to do that. Straight up. I did not mean to do that time. I am sorry.
Put it down.
Why?
Put it down. I don't trust you anymore.
You should.
No. Oh, wait. Did that? Okay.
My computer fell asleep.
Fell asleep because you're so boring.
Because your arena.
Get
wrecked,
bro.
Re-Roni.
Okay, so what were we talking about? Drama? Something? Where do we leave off?
Just what do you think people should do in that case? Like, carry on with the drama, give crap to PewDiePie, and no, let's just use PewDiePie. But do you think they should give him crap for keep on carrying it on, or is he right for talking about it?
Well, this is how I like to deal with drama. If I'm interested in it, I'm going to talk about it. But I'm not going to put a video out on it until I know where it started, who it started from, who they go out with, and what's going on. As long as I actually know what I'm talking about. Because I've gotten into plenty of arguments where I have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about. And I try to act like I'm smart. And I kind of stopped lying as much as I used to in like 3rd grade, you know? So, shut the fuck up.
It's your boy, Skinny Penis.
What?
I don't know. I got all those dank meme vines stuck in my head now.
Okay.
Like the one with the SpongeBob about Kanye.
Oh, God.
That
Okay.
one's stuck in my head.
So, basically, I'll give props to PewDiePie for talking about it. I haven't seen the video, though, so I don't know if he knows much about it.
Drama alert. Keemstar for life.
If I watched Drama Alert, I really wouldn't watch it for the information. I just want to watch it just to know that stuff's out there. And then maybe if I'm actually interested, then I might actually go watch it. But, where the fuck are you fingering this chair?
I'm not.
Yeah, you are. Oh, God.
Why'd I get it greasy?
Oh, okay.
Don't act like you didn't enjoy it.
A little bit. So what do you say?
I say that he's a faggot. No, I'm just kidding.
PewDiePie just, like, shows up at your door.
He just likes the video. He's like,
Dislike.
sir, I respect you for that. But no, I think if he wants it to be an issue and he wants it to be recognized as an issue, he needs to shut up about it. People will realize it on their own. The only thing he can do is make it worse.
I wouldn't have known about it. I mean, honestly, I would never have heard about it.
That's too bad. It's time to kill you. Pew.
Pew pew. Okay.
Wednesday, my dude. I love
It's
that
Wednesday.
line. It's Wednesday, my dudes.
Okay. We need to stop. Once it hits about 11:30 every night, it's like
It is really about 11:30 every night.
Like anywhere from 10:30 to 12:30 is really time.
It's like
it's
the dark
about
zone.
11:30 usually.
It's the dark zone.
That's the period of time where we're gonna wake up tomorrow, listen back to this, and be like, "What the fuck?"
And we're gonna upload it anyway.
Well, we kind of have to at this point.
I mean, the last thing that's been on the Smidwinders was our live stream on zombies. On Bops 3.
I thought the last live stream we did was the Plants vs Zombies one.
No, we did zombies after that.
Oh yeah, that's
remember?
right.
The stream kept cutting out.
Yeah, I remember. I just remember you were being a little bitch that night.
Do you want it?
No. Please. Hashtag pray for Thomas, no Fabrice. Fabrice.
I've had this Febreze bottle for I think 4 months.
Is that the one that we had the original war with too?
Yeah.
That
the only time I've ever used this was when you come over. Just for that reason. Hey, we should do spray paint.
No! We're not going to spray paint each other. That's something to do with like the
spray paint
face cam one.
Because I'm not going to let you get a hold of no spray paint. You'll get Febreze.
Fabrice.
Febreze.
Hey, Fabrice.
Make your hands soaked. It's pouring on my leg.
Okay.
I'm going to have some sexy ass legs in the morning.
We really need to start doing face cam with these things.
I don't have a good face cam.
Right there, you have a decent enough.
It has 360p camera. We're going to be lagging everywhere.
Remember the first time we did a podcast? It was like a half hour long and it was all camera.
Yeah, it was. I like those podcasts better. But the freaking camera would only let us record like 15 minutes each and then it just stopped.
So we'd be just talking and be like, fuck.
Yeah, and
it stopped.
The weird little setup I had for it, it's like we couldn't see what was going on.
We had to literally rely off the
TV was over there.
TV glare. Like the turned off TV. There you go, turned off. Wow, why couldn't I think of that? I think YouTube drama is a lot like high school drama. Not a lot of people really care about it until like the upperclassmen start talking.
It's like, you remember Tobuscus, right? Toby Turner?
Yeah, I still go back and watch some of the stupid stuff.
He's been accused for rape allegations. And
why is it a lot of YouTubers are rapists?
Yeah.
Supposedly.
It's like the worst thing you can do now is be a Minecraft YouTuber. It's like, you know how many pedos are there?
Minecraft
Basher
is
versus
just
Peter, Lion Maker. Peter.
Wasn't Basher's actually false, you said?
Yeah, but like everything. If you get accused for pedophilia,
you're just not gonna let.
You're never gonna be able to live it down. Actually, he was gonna quit YouTube. He has changed his channel around to where he doesn't do Minecraft anymore. Or I think he will do Minecraft, but he's not doing kid friendly anymore. Like him and Keemstar went from being public enemy #1 and to being great friends. Like they worked together. He got him to stream. And he actually paid him an unknown amount to get started so he can buy equipment.
You know, I gotta say, I go back to Not Sky Does Minecraft, but I go to his newer channel, Sky Does Gaming, and I actually watch some videos here and there.
I can't stand his voice anymore. Does he do kid-friendly stuff still? Because I hate that.
Not really.
YouTubers?
It's actually more about, like, anus and shit like that now.
Anus? What?
Anus. Just mispronounced. Anus.
Why?
I don't know, because that's what he fucking does. I don't watch a lot of it, but I'll watch a video here and there.
Oh,
That was bad. I watched it happen in like slow motion. Just again.
Put the pen down, sir. Not in there. You are a dick. I ain't gonna get it. Dual wield. Pen stabbing and Febreze spraying.
Cause an open wound
Just
with the
like
pen
my
and then
wiener.
Febreze the open wound. You know, I wonder... Okay,
Oh.
I'm a little bit curious. I think random things sometimes. Would Febreze infect an open wound? I imagine so, but like...
No.
Has it ever been tested? Like
No,
it wouldn't
well,
cause anything
it would
bad.
burn like hell, but there's nothing bad in it to infect.
Well, let's read off the ingredients. Live on... Well, not live, but...
Live on television.
Hold can up right. That's a weird ingredient.
Taking this away from you. You can't even read.
It's almost empty.
So?
You've used that so... No. Not again.
Just use the rest of it.
Ugh.
It smells so freaking good in here.
Ow.
It's not
I'm
empty.
drenched. You got the side of my shirt and everything.
There's like napkins down there.
Nah, I like it wet.
Don't you touch? You want more?
Spray it to the bottom. I dare you.
No, because then you'll drink it. This
What?
is like drinking bleach.
I'm not gonna. What?
You're not touching my
You
mouth.
think I'm that dumb?
Yeah.
You think I'm gonna drink this?
Yeah. Okay, let's get into Leafy's here.
Okay, yeah. Let's
God.
get back to this before.
That was like 20 minutes.
Perfect.
See, my issue is
cut
that I'm
cut
addicted.
that area out and make that a
I'm
video.
addicted to doing this.
Stop it. Stop. Just put it down. Sprayed yourself again.
I'm putting it down.
Just put it down. Thank you. I voice crack. Have you ever noticed I voice crack a lot more during podcasts than I do in person?
I just noticed you're gay.
I fucking hate you. Oh, speaking of hate. Oh, I just hit. Wow. Let's talk about the 360.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Well, that was too perfect.
So, as you know, Sergeant Kodiak here, the little faggot, not so little anymore, recently bought another Xbox 360. And I have to say, that's probably one of the best buys you've ever had.
We've had the most fun here in so long. I can't
It's almost a
remember.
crime.
I can't remember the last time we had this much fun playing Call of Duty's here.
Like, it's sad to think how underrated we thought of the 360. Because now it's like all the nostalgia came rushing back. I got over here and we started playing MW3 and we instantly had a blast. And we were actually being nice to each other.
For once.
He took down my plates and I took down the cans. And I grabbed him. Oh, wow. Sorry. I grabbed us more sodas. And we didn't care when we were disgusting and shit. We were actually just having fun. Nice.
The only thing is to do now is trade in your Xbox, get a 360.
No, I think I'm gonna go for PS4 still. Not gonna lie.
If you ever get the chance, I think you should do the PS3 for a 360.
Probably, but I'd have to talk to my dad about that because, like I said, it's still not my 360 or not my PS3. I actually talked to him about if he'd let me trade in the PS3 with my Xbox One to get the PS4. And he said he's considering it as long as I allow him full like access to the PS4, which isn't going to be a problem because he's never going to fucking use it.
I think that actually, if you can use this argument with your dad to get a 360, like trading your PS3. Like, not only will you be able to play with your friends more, but oh man, where was I going with this?
Dumbass.
But like, they're really cheap now. Like, you can get a 360 off GameStop.com for the Blast from the Past, the white old one. It's refurbished, but you can. Like, I was gonna pick one up with MW3, or no, not with MW3. It came with 3 games, this 80 gig hard drive, which is huge for the old white ones, and it was and the 2-year warranty was $80. But then I found the deal for my Slim. So I think if you trade in everything with your PS3, try to get as much cash as possible. Or maybe you can get in-store credit, because I'm pretty sure you can sign into your account and use that credit.
Yeah, it better still be linked to my phone number, because last time they tried to get my email and password, and it was when I made my account, I had used a new email that I had just gotten when I got my Kindle, so it was I don't remember that shit anymore.
Try using your dad's, maybe. Your dad should have a little bit more leverage there, because he is blank. I don't want to really say it, because it might give some inclination where...
I mean, I've mentioned before where he works.
Oh.
He's a kind of a higher up person at Walmart. Not to make him sound awesome or
since
anything.
It's
he
connected,
still works at Walmart.
Since it's connected, don't you think he'd have a little bit more pull on there? Get a little bit more respect, more straight up answers from GameStop?
No, to be honest, I don't know about for you, but for me, when they know I'm a gamer, because when I go in there, I know what the fuck I want. I don't play around with this shit.
I know, it's
GameStop, I've heard so many horror stories, and I've seen so many people get pushed around by GameStop that I don't let them give me shit. I go in there, and I go, hello, sir. Hello, ma'am. This is what I'm looking for. Do you have this? Oh, I'm sorry. We don't have any more copies of that, but if you go and look... No.
That's not what I asked.
That's not what I asked. I would appreciate it if you could make sure you don't have this a physical copy. And they'll check and they'll be like, oh, well, what do you know? Yeah, we do. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, they just want you to do everything online now.
How much is this? It's about this much with the pro membership. No. I have a pro membership. But when a customer asks you how much this is, they're not asking about signing up for a pro membership.
I would really like to see you do this in person, because I know. Do you actually do this, or do you do you just say okay? Because that's what I do. I'll just sit there okay, thank you. Yes, I already know this dumb bitch.
I get hard with them. Even I don't use these exact words, but this is basically the point that comes across.
Yeah, you make your point.
If it were an actual thing, let's set up a little scene right now. You be a GameStop employee. I'm coming in to buy a new copy of Modern Warfare 3. Let's say 360 is still
Are you going to be me, or...
I'm going to be me.
Okay.
You be a GameStop employee. Hello, sir.
Hello, sir. Is there anything I can help you find today?
Yeah, I was wondering if you had any new copies of the Xbox 360 Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3.
I don't think we have that in stock, but you can go online.
You said think, right?
Yes.
Could you do me a favor? Just check for a physical copy, please.
Okay, let me... Oh, what do you know? It looks like we got one right in the back. It's not new, but it's used. But we can give you the warranty on it, and especially the warranty will come free with your pro memberships.
Oh,
and
really?
if you don't have your pro membership, we can sign you up right now.
That's amazing. You know what though? I have one, but I didn't ask about that.
Well, the thing is, it's going to be used, considering the age of the game. And so, that'll ring you up to about $15.
Really?
And with pro membership, that'll round down to about $11.50.
Really? So, that's what my $5 gets me? $3 off game, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. So, can I look at the condition of the game, please?
We are not permitted to do that. We can give you the condition of the case.
You see, that'd be great.
That's actually happened to me before. I asked to look at the condition of the seat, and they let me look at the case.
That's great, because I'm going to put the case on my TV stand, right? Let's just say you buy this game, right? Okay, let's say that, sir. Are you gonna go home and put the case up on your TV?
Not seeing
yes or no?
No.
No? You're not going to do that?
No.
So why would I want to look at the case?
Because...
And I don't know, you just put that new cover in there? Excuse me, sir, I would just like to know if you have any physical copies of Modern Warfare 3 that I am capable of looking at.
Like I said, they're only used, and you can buy the warranty. That's all they advertise. They're like warranty, pro membership, and used copies.
I see. Well, how do I know it's not going to be like when I bought Black Ops? Do you want to know what happened when I bought Black Ops here, sir?
Do you actually do this?
I could if I had the time.
Like, dude, I would fucking hate you.
Come with me to GameStop sometime. You'll see
Dude,
the rundown.
you'll get the utmost respect if I go with you because, you know, SCW thing I go to.
Yeah,
kind of wrestling. Kind of wrestling.
I know what you said. It's just it sounded like Ugh.
So, 4 wrestlers work there.
Oh my
so they all know me. Like, the wrestlers are so cool there. We all know each other by name.
Nice.
So they go, "What up, Kane? How you doing today?" I'm like, "Anything you're in here particular for?" I'm like, "Oh, I was thinking about picking up a copy of Halo Wars. It just became backwards comp available on the Xbox One." I'm like, "You got any?" He's like, "Oh, let me see. The computer says, yeah, we got one, so check that little rack. You know, where, it's going to be in the mix match games." I'm like, "Okay, thank you.
I ain't interested in no little racks."
It's like, I'll get back to you if I find it and if I don't. And if I don't find it, I'll be like, all right, didn't find it. Have a good day, guys. And they don't try to do none of the... I know they're obligated to, but they don't do it to me. Like, you know, you can get fired for GameStop for not having a certain amount of pre-orders to your name.
That would suck.
Like, that's where all the GameStop horror stories come from, was from the employees. Because this one dude got fired because he needed $1,000 worth of pre-orders in his name because he was the store manager. And he got fired because not enough people made pre-order. Because you know how they're always offering, like, "Oh, would you like to pre-order this? All you have to do is put $5 down."
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Except I'm going to come back in a couple months and not be able to do that because of my stepmother. Just explain the whole situation.
I heard what they're going to try doing now is where you get, like, if you have a pro membership, how they'll have their address and everything. Like, you can pay, like, an extra $10 and they'll ship it to you. Like, they'll ship it to you. And it's like some sort of express shipping to where it'll come to you at midnight or something like that. I don't remember what it is. Or you'll get it early, but since the Xbox One, PS4 have a system where it won't let you play it until it's time.
I kind of like that you can have that pre-downloaded. Like, that's one thing I liked about when betas started coming out. Like, I would download them the day before on my Xbox when I saw them. And then, like, once the game came out, I didn't have to worry about this, or this, because I could get on there, do whatever updates it wanted, and download it all together, and it was just ready to go as soon as I was able to
I did
play.
that with Black Ops 3. My older brother always pre-orders digitally now. I always do physical copy. I had my physical copy pre-ordered. Because if I did the same deluxe edition that I got, my Hardened edition, or I don't know what it's called now. It used to be called Hardened and Prestige edition. And that was like the Prestige edition, got you the little prop.
Yeah.
And... this time it was the Juggernaut edition. But what my older brother does, he pre-orders it. So I got on his profile, downloaded Black Ops 3, so I had it pre-downloaded. So I can come home, put the CD in my Xbox and play it right away.
Nice.
That worked out pretty good. It was pretty hard. I didn't want to see any spoilers. I tried so hard not to look at any leaks, and this dude was playing it at the midnight release.
I still didn't ever finish that campaign for Black Ops 3.
It's not the greatest.
After I did that last mission with you, I really didn't care because it wasn't that good of an ending, I'd have to say. Like, it was just more action.
You really had to play the rest of it to get what was going on, but...
I played, like, the first 2 or 3 missions, and I understood the ending mostly.
Yeah, it's kind of a hard concept. The only thing I liked is that you got to play Nazi zombies in the campaign in Nikolai's house. There's a whole different story, behind that. You can look it up on YouTube later.
But back to that GameStop thing, I do like to be... Well, there's this one guy that's been there 4 different times I've been to GameStop. I recognize his face every time. I think his name's like Bradley or something like that.
What does he look like?
He's tall, thin, blondish hair.
Yeah, that's Nevin Knoxville. That's the dude that says what's up to me every time.
Oh, well, he doesn't like me very much.
Yeah, he's kind of a dick.
Well, I bought Sleeping Dogs from him. I bought my Xbox One from him. I think I bought...
Insert Windows shutdown moment here.
So, I know for a fact I bought those 2 from him. I don't remember the other ones I bought. But I think it was ridiculous that... I bought Black Ops 1 and 2. That's also what I got. I went in there, and I did my little hard time voice, and he sounded nice, so I just kind of eased up a little bit, and he sounded like he was respectful. And then he started doing all the deals and all that. And I went back into my hard voice.
That's his job. Like, he tells me, it's like... They're so strict about that. It's ridiculous.
I get that, but, like, you got to do it anyway. And when I didn't buy like any of that extra stuff other than like the warranty on the Xbox, he looked supremely pissed with me. And now every time I see him there, he does not look happy with me.
He's just not a very happy-looking guy, honestly. But his voice is nice and gentle.
Pretty soothing.
Okay, you talk to the viewers about experience of the game, so I'm going to make sure the dog's not getting into a fight.
Alright, well, oh god, your seat's warm. Fat ass. Okay, so, GameStop is a pretty scary place sometimes. Like, seriously. Oh god, Kate, ass crack. Ugh, okay. If you ever go to GameStop, just make sure not to, like, fall too much into all those traps. Like, one time I bought Black Ops 1, the only game I didn't put a warranty on, and I actually regret it, is, I bought it, I got home, and it did not work. And I didn't get another copy of it until, like, 3 months later when I went to Jersey, and my mom's boyfriend at the time gave me his copy. Which Kane now has that copy.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I forgot to throw out the other one, so.
Oh.
You want your tray back?
Sure.
Okay.
We're going to have a dog fight going on in here.
Hot. Bet your pets. Bet your pets. Wow. Bet your pets, everyone.
Don't you be eating my school bag? I still need that for another 3 weeks.
Hello? Faggot.
I think she likes you now.
It's actually like 2 school weeks and 2 days. Oh, God. Durbin.
2 weeks in total.
I didn't see you.
Yeah, he's a little jealous.
Okay. We need to pay attention to the podcast. So, what was that last topic?
Leafy's here's the cyberbully.
No, not that one. The last topic out of the 3 we had.
That was it.
Oh, that was it?
Like, whether you think it's it. Like, he's a cyberbully.
I don't really say he's
but I still want to talk
cyberbully.
about GameStop now. Like, I want to forget that now.
Okay.
Like, honestly, we both already said it earlier. We don't think he's a cyberbully.
So, GameStop it is then.
But I seriously think you might be able to pull off a 360 like with a PS3, and how you can sell it to your dad is that there's so many games that he would enjoy, like Forza.
He doesn't play any of them. He literally has the PS3 to say he has one. Literally, that thing sat in storage for 1.5 years, and then the rest of it literally wasn't played. It sat in the living room, and I was unable to touch it.
I remember how dusty that was.
I was so pissed. I put my finger on it, and there was like a 1/2 inch of dust. I was so angry. Because literally my stepmother decided not to dust that one object on the whole freaking TV set. And now it's down there, and at least it gets touched every now and then.
But like, I think you should try. I don't think you want to use my name anymore because your parents might try to.
They think you're a bad influence, probably. Yeah. They're probably gonna think that.
But like,
I want to get my PS4 first.
You can say you were asking about it, but
I've been set on my PS4 a lot longer than the Xbox 360.
But
so I think
about it. It's like I was on that path as well, but then I realized, you're a Call of Duty player too at heart. You're still got Ghost, Advanced Warfare, and Black Ops 3 on there, and soon to be Infinity Warfare. You have the 360, you have the old classic ones.
Yeah, I know, but like, at this point, I'm just. What the fuck are you doing?
She comes in and pounces at him, and then goes back out.
Okay, I just can't stand looking at the Xbox One anymore. And I don't want to sit there looking at 2 last-gen consoles because then I'm going to be like, fuck. It's like, I'm literally just watching 2 competitors right there. Yeah. But when I could have my PS4 and my PS3, that's 2 things I would love to have because I'm a PlayStation guy at heart, despite the fact that I got an Xbox 360 and I got my Xbox One.
You got the Xbox for friends.
I got the Xbox One because literally I had just Dynamic to play with on the 360 and Stoner every few weeks. And that was annoying because they're probably not exactly the best people to play with. So...
Yes, Stoner's not too bad.
He's okay, but he doesn't get on that often, so he
really doesn't.
So, like... That's why I want a next generation system, because they've got a lot of the games I'm going to like coming out.
You do got a next generation system.
Well, that's why I want to replace my next generation system with the one I'm actually going to like. Not the one I got because my friends all updated.
Face. So crazy.
This is the perfect time to have like a face cam just ready. Just
see, she's warmed up to you now. This dog was definitely terrified of Thomas for the longest time.
I'm a scary bastard. Just like most people in RTC are afraid of me. All because I can yell louder than him and I'm bigger than half of them. Which is saying something, because look at me.
I bet I could yell louder than them. If they're scared of you because you can yell louder, quit gagging.
Well, you haven't exactly heard me yell.
Like,
I have an RTC yell and I have a yell. My RTC yell is a little bit scary because I do it at the right places because I know all the sweet spots of yelling. Bottom of the stairwell at Central. Like, one of the corners of the George Marshall Gym is just perfect echo.
Nice. I have a commanding yell. Miss Chester when we were doing our work in the last science project, the big one where we had our own groups. Durbin, stop.
Oh yeah, the split the classroom.
Calm down. Yeah.
That was fun.
And I was the group leader.
Tell the story.
I was the group leader, and my group wouldn't work, and I got tired of it. And so I started yelling, and it's like I wasn't yelling, but I was giving my firm voice. And she got so many complaints from all the neighboring teachers. There's 4 teachers that came in and told them, I can't do that anymore. They said they heard me perfectly.
I got upset with my group, I can say. I raised my voice just loud enough above the class so that they heard me and I got my point across. It was right after conferences. And I was so mad because a lot of them, they just started drowning out in their phones and not doing much. So I got up in front of them and I did my usual thing like every day. I paced a little bit. I gave a little 10-second speech and then then they started getting to work. And I guess I got a little bit too agitated because the gay guy that was leading the other half of the class, it's not important that he was gay, but it's telling you who it was most likely. Yeah. He came over to me and he goes, "Is everything alright over here?" I go, "Yeah, but do you notice you're like 3 people over there?"
Door open.
Oh, sorry.
Don't get too loud. No, we want to leave it open because they're in here.
Do you notice the 3 people over there playing games with the Chromebooks? And he looks over and he goes, "Oh, well, they're done." Really? They're done. Yeah. This is the 2nd week of the project. They're done. Okay. We had a better drawing than they did because that was the drawing group. And we had 1 guy working on that.
Wow.
AA.
Oh, yeah. His drawing was good.
But, it's a Google drawing, not like a drawing like on paper, but
it was really good.
It had to have a lot of details and everything, and
Durbin, be nice.
I got so mad with that guy, seriously, because he thought he was all high and tight business, and then most of the people on the other side of the room, they were like, "Yeah, I'm glad I didn't have Thomas," and I had to explain to him, well, you guys aren't the jackasses. And Andrew, the gay guy, he walks up to me, and he goes, "So, are you handling the group well?" And I go, "Yeah, well, I kind of had to give you the easier group." And he goes, "Excuse me?" I go, "Excuse me? You couldn't even handle the easy group. How are you supposed to handle these guys? You're a straight A student over there, bucko. Just deal with your shit, like, for real." So.
Yeah, I could agree with that.
Most of them don't like me anymore. But I'm okay with that.
So what?
I don't even care.
I actually had to be the voice of Miss Chester because she had lost her voice. And I was loud enough. The whole class just took advantage. Just started talking. She called me up to the front of the classroom and just told me, "Get him quiet." And I did it in welding too. Have you ever been in the welding room when everything's on? No. Have you ever heard a generator?
Sorry.
Like a gas generator on full blast?
I don't know. No.
Or a lawnmower standing right next to it. Imagine 10 of those going at once with every now and then a because the plasma cutter. You had to yell, "Clean up!" 10 minutes till the end of class every day. That was my job, and the whole class was talking. And the way Zen works is like, you want to waste your time? Go ahead. He's just gonna chill back. And I'm like, all right, shut the hell up. And Zen's like, oh, that worked. He's like, congrats. So I thought that was pretty fun. I'm super loud.
You have to have, well, RTC requires a distinct yell, though, because there's a lot of yelling always going on in RTC. And you'd fit in well, I'd say. I don't know if you'd like putting on a uniform every week and doing the PT twice a week and stuff like that. But, like...
Arya's playing, Durbin's not.
Durbin's like, what are you doing? Arya's like, yeah. But there's like, we have 3 distinct yellers, not counting myself when it comes to RTZ. We have Lebs, who, he's loud and he's a raider. Everyone knows the Lebs voice. We have Melody. She's loud, but she sticks out because she's the only loud female. And then we have Thompson. I'll wait till you're done recording.
No, I'm keeping.
Okay. Then we have Thompson, who's loud because everyone recognizes the scratchiness in his voice. And I have that perfect mix between the Lebs yell and the Thompson yell because I have a little bit of that scratchiness. You need a certain kind of yell that sticks you out. Like, everyone needs to know your yell. And
I've been in airsoft tournaments before where they've done... I wasn't recording that whole time. I've been in airsoft tournaments before... Wow, I missed the whole thing. She went downstairs. I've been in airsoft tournaments before where they run it really realistic. Like,
you get shot.
And I got to run a squad because the whole crew could hear me. And we're sitting there. Oh, I think it was Bravo Company. That's what I was on. And they're all sitting there. The comms went down. I mean, it was Chicago. Super realistic. Comms went down. Like, they had this weird thing. It's like, you pick up walkie-talkies and someone goes up and tells a ref, hey, we just EMP'd them. Like, you go up to this tower. It's one tower where there's a ref sitting there. And they'll turn off your comm signal. And so they're sitting there. I'm like, Bravo! Go! And everybody what?
I want to try airsoft so badly.
They're fun.
Like, the thing that kept me from wanting to do it for so long was because I was so afraid of pain. But at this point, I'm just like, I get hurt.
Way worse.
I've heard, yeah. I saw this video where this guy got shot like bare in the arm by a paintball, and instead of like splatter effect, it went like lodged in his arm, and he popped it like a pimple. I was like, oh, that's awesome.
I'll shoot you tomorrow. It doesn't hurt. No, I'm being serious. Just one bullet.
Oh, you're talking about that? Okay.
I don't have paintball. No, paintball. I literally had to put 3 sweatshirts on. Because my first time, everybody just told me, it really hurts, layer up. So I put 3 sweatshirts on, and it got super hot. I wasn't feeling anything. And then, so I went to 1 sweatshirt, and it just feels like someone did 3 snake bites and then twisted your arm skin. It's boom! Oh. It hurts so bad. But airsoft, it'll just come up, literally feels like this. Then it goes away. And when that happens, hit! Raise your hand. And no one will shoot you.
Just throws like a oh shit. Oh wow. I did it too. Thank God they can't see us. How long have we been going for?
Hour and 8 minutes.
Nice. So, yeah. I always thought it would be fun to be a squad leader. Like, RTC, a lot of people are getting mad at me because I'm not going for sergeant because they found that I have a distinct yell. And they go, well, if any let ones become a sergeant before you do, you realize your squad leader is probably going to get taken from you. I go, no, you're special. Because I've talked to people about this. There's let over rank, usually. So if you're a let 3 corporal and there's a let 1 sergeant, you have 2 lets above them. Let is here, I don't know if you know. So, I'm not going to get my squad leader taken away. And squad leader is like one of the things I really want because it's not a platoon sergeant.
That kid Michael was bragging about it, trying to be the team leader in science.
No, he's dumb as shit.
I'm a sergeant leader. I'm a squad leader, so I have experience.
His squad was 3 people.
Dude, the whole time he wasn't looking. I'm pretty sure that one of the reasons, like the way he said it, his work ethic was good. Like I feel like he was a way better candidate than the other candidate. there, and because the other candidate, literally her reason was like, I'm lazy and I'm not smart, so you guys can do the work and you don't have to worry about me doing it. That was her ruling. But because she's friends with everybody and she's not a faggot, you know, I really need to stop using that word on camera.
I've been stopped using the R word.
Yeah.
Because
I've tried to, but
it's funny how
I only use it when I feel confident and pretty excited about something. But like the whole time he was looking in the sky, his face was red. I went up there. I stood at the podium. I played the president's theme song. I walked up there, and I looked at everybody, gave him all eye contact. He's up there with red cheeks, looking up. He's like, I wonder when I can go home and jack off again. You know, he beat up his mom.
Yeah, I heard about that. Well,
because his mom caught him watching porn, wanted to take his iPad away or whatever he was using. So he beat the shit out of her.
Wow. Okay. Different story than I heard. The reason I wanted to be squad leader is because it's not a platoon sergeant or leader where you have, like, to do a whole 3 squads. I could easily do that. I just don't want to. Then it's not a first sergeant where you have to go to the friggin' meetings. I can't do that. Before school Wednesday and after school Thursday, can't do it. No, not doing it. Even if I was 16 and could drive myself, not doing it. And then it's not anything higher to where you have to take care of, like, a whole friggin' company. So it's pretty nice spot because you have control over a couple people. And then you still have let over the rest of the people that you have to. So, like, let 3 still have more control than the let 2, even though let 2, 3, and 4 carry the same classroom. Let 1s have their own classroom. So.
Okay, so we're going to have to wrap it up because my computer's running out of space.
You're also a cunt. I want to mention, because I was going to say it earlier while we were talking about it, it's funny how, like, I don't know if you've noticed, and I've blatantly said it a couple times, so you might be a little bit special, but
You're gay.
I don't like men, for one thing. I don't really censor myself a lot, but there are very few things I won't say. Like, I've been trying to get away from the R word. Retard, if you can't figure it out.
I've been saying renard or renob.
It's too close. I'm just trying to avoid saying it altogether. I just say special. But, like, it's one of those things that's, like, I can't really explain why. I somewhat know the reason, but I can't exactly put it to words. Then there's the N-word. I am white. When people call me...
I'm not ever going to say the N-word.
When people call me an N-cracker, I'm like, boy, that's a...
Double negative.
Yeah, double negative for one thing.
Or that's a oxymoron. That's what it is.
Yeah. So, it's that. But it's like, I'm still not going to say it. I could have literally every person at school give me a pass to say it. I won't say it. The only times I ever say it, I'm quoting someone.
I've said it 3 times, I think, this year, and they were all in a joke.
Oh, well, I just quote people when I say it. So, if you ever hear me say a nigger bitch, it's because I'm quoting someone. Like I quoted my girlfriend. So,
that doesn't surprise me.
She says that a lot.
Yeah.
She's funny. Well, funny looking.
I'm gonna tell her you said that.
Cool story. Don't care. She knows. But I don't know if you've ever thought about it. Like, are there any things you try to...
She is the first black girl to have a Jufro?
That's not what I was talking
I thought we were still talking about her funny
No.
look. That's
I never noticed that. Oh.
Just think about it now.
I'm dating a black girl with a Jufro.
It's different. I like it.
Okay.
Going against
The
society.
black spot on my record is what Blake and I have been calling it. Okay, anyway, but have you ever thought about, like, just the things you naturally try to censor? Or that you want to censor?
Yeah. But otherwise, I am a very,
Pubic pom-poms.
warped person.
My 3 favorites recently have been pubic pom-poms, pubic unibrow, and pubic nose hairs.
What's your deal with pubes?
I don't know. It's just like putting pube hair where it's not supposed to be is just perfect.
I think my favorite part of society right now is how my bus driver tells me a new dirty joke every day.
Nice. My bus driver tries to get me killed every day. I get on the bus, I'm walking down the little aisle thing, and I'm about to get in the seat, and it just...
I looked up because we were right behind you, and you just... It's like when the beats drop too hard. Just like my speakers. Your
Shaking.
face.
Okay, I can vouch that his speakers will shake things off the desk.
He has seen it firsthand.
I've seen it almost happen
and
firsthand.
they weren't even stressed.
So...
That's what's the scary part about it. They didn't even put him to the stress point.
Can I do the outro?
Yeah.
In a world where two faggots collide and make one show. And this is that show.
That's an intro.
I don't even give a fuck. This is that show. Thanks everyone for tuning in. It's Jugs Gaming, taking temporary pause, and
Sergeant Kodiak.
bringing you...
No pauses.
Bringing you... I half expected you to interrupt me again. Bringing you another podcast.
This is an intro.
Bye, faggots. Just stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Bye, faggots.
Bye, everybody.